Well, hello there, my fellow scars. GoodTimesWithScar here, and welcome back to Blockhood. And in today's episode, we are going to revolutionize the water industry. So as you can see, we're doing fairly well. We've got our residential, we have our business area, but it's our resources and utilities that very much need to be worked on. So first thing I'm going to do is get into a good little spot right here. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab out our algae farm and we're just going to make another row of algae. So we're going to get those in there. We're just going to inspect those, make sure they're all good, perfect, wonderful, awesome. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn our algae into power, which I'm very excited about actually. I think this is going to be really cool how we're going to be able to take our algae and turn it into power. We do need to diversify our water situation. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make just a quick kind of layer of water towers. And hopefully by doing this, we are able to kind of clean up the rest of the field out here by, being able to get all of our power from this section and be able to open up that area for additional buildings. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Wonderful. All right. Awesome. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to add one more layer of it across here. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down the generators now. So I'm going to put the generators along here. Go. And I don't think I'm able to put it there, but I'm just going to check with our inspect tool and I'm going to rotate it across. And no, I'm not able to. See how it's red right there? We're going to have to remove that. Seems to be, to me anyway, that you can only place these generators against a pathway. Okay, so let's check our inspect tool one more time. Let's give that a little rotate. There we go. So those are right attached there. Let's actually jump up into our electricity. Electricity is still down a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add another one of these right there. Okay, and I'm going to add these across this back section through here. There we go. Put those in there and then I'm going to inspect these and make sure they're good. Everything looks good, but I want to double check to make sure, check our decay. Okay, those aren't producing. Those might die. Let me go back over here into our inspect tool. Yes, those are not going to work. That's interesting. Let's just rotate those just to see if maybe something changes. That's working. Those aren't working. Okay. All right. Anyway, I'm not sure why that's not working because those work along that section there. So what I'm going to do instead, because I don't want to lose those, I'm going to put one of these right there. Let's see what that happened. If that does anything. See if that inspects anything. No. Oh, is that an input? Yes, that is. Okay, sweet. We'll do those. What do these do? These create biogas. And that's kind of interesting because if we can use some other forms of electricity, we can have a little cleaner city, which would be excellent. Let's check our inspect tool one more time. Okay, so these need to be kind of rotated like that. Hook that in there. Oh, come on. There you go. So these are all good, right? These are all green. And those are, okay, perfect. Let's just check just to make sure we don't want to lose anything. Okay, we're good. Oh, no, those are not producing. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on those. But I think we're doing pretty good. Let's check our electricity is still down, even though those are producing. The electricity is such an issue. Okay, anyway, we'll figure this out. Let's just add some more of these. I think we have enough fuel to make this happen. So let's just start adding a couple more of these across here. There we go. Perfect. And now let's inspect those because it's always important to make sure those are in the right spots or they will die. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And those are going, I think. Those are pretty much powered up and ready to roll. And I don't think those are decaying, but like I said, it's always good to double check. This one is not producing, so that's why we always double check. And it looks like it's green. We got an algae field over here that's not currently, oh, no, it's back online. And this guy is not working out. He is just not happy. Now he's happy. Okay. All right, wonderful. There we go. Clean that off there. And how are we doing on electricity? Electricity, I was really hoping to have that higher than that. That just seems a little lower than I expected. All right, so well, let's leave that as it is. And what I want to work on in this area, I want to remove all of these, external things, and I want to start incorporating some new businesses into the mix. So the first thing I want to do is add a greenhouse. So let's jump over here to our greenhouse. As you can see, the inputs are labor, and we have plenty of labor. Water, fertilizer, which we're producing once again, and then vegetables. The output is vegetables. Are you guys kind of excited for the vegetables? I am excited for the vegetables. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to incorporate this into our kind of our bio tower. I'm going to call this the bio tower. So I'm going to put some of these guys on our bio tower. There we go. And then as you can see, that's looking pretty good. We've got a pretty good system built up here. These are going to start producing. So what could we do with the vegetables is my question. So what is this? An art gallery. Didn't we use an art gallery at one point? I think it decayed and got destroyed. We didn't produce any art apparently in our city. We're very unartistic apparently. We have a school, coffee shop. Let's see. We got a market. We could do the market because we are producing fish and vegetables, I do believe. So I think we can start incorporating that maybe in this upper level. So let's just remove some of these. I know that's going to be an issue. I know some things are going to start getting a little bit upset with old Scar here, but I think we can stem the issues once we get going. Where was that? Where was the bake? Okay, that's a bakery. That's a bar. Where's that market? Oh, okay, here it is. It got away from me for a second. All right, so we're going to start installing those along there. Okay, we're going to do, let's just do a small amount to start with. There we go. Come on, get the little corridor built up there. There we go. I bet our arch enemy is really upset right now, and I'm not even going to look because I know it's probably pretty darn upset with us. There we go. All right, get those installed along there. And those, okay, it does output a little bit of community and outputs a good deal of money. Ooh, I like that. I like that quite a bit. All right. We'll put those along there like that. There we go. How about we just do a whole row of them to start with? Beautiful. And then let's check our inventory. Pretty good. Leisure's that issue because we did remove some of its lawns and its plague equipment. And then our electricity is also a little bit upset. So let's move over here. Click that in there. Awesome. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'm going to probably start to work on our bio tower, adding some more capacity to it. And I'll see you in just a minute. All right, and welcome back. And as you can see, we have Organics Tower pretty well going up, and we got an issue over here. It appears to be we had a red flasher up here, but it looks like it's good now. So what I want to do is jump on over here, and I want to increase a little bit of our business tower because this area has been neglected for quite some time. So I just want to start kind of getting a little bit more activity here. I don't want to take those solar panels out yet, as you can see. But I want to maybe add like a couple extra little businesses along here because this area has been neglected for quite some time. So let's jump back into our buildings inventory here. And I did notice there is offices. So we input electricity, labor, and knowledge, and we get some money and consumers out of it. So that's what I think I want to work on right here. So I'm not exactly sure which angle it goes on. It looks like it goes the other way. So let me just inspect it around. There we go. Awesome. There we go. And then I think this will be good. I think this will add a little bit of diversity to this building at least. There we go. Just add a little more action here. And then we'll check our inventories and see how we're doing. So electricity's holding. I want to adjust that in just a minute, but it looks like we're, oh, leisure. Oh, leisure. Oh, leisure, you silly little goose. Okay. Let me see what I can do about this. Why don't we just stick a couple of these guys on top of the roof? Just makes it a little bit nicer. There we go. And then is there anything that just gives me like 100 leisure? This is like the only good thing really is these grass fields because it at least adds a little bit. All right, good. Okay, gray water is an issue. So that's an issue. So let's work on getting a little bit more of that going. Organic waste also. The best way, at least I can think of doing that, is add in more residential buildings, of course. So why don't we remove our solar panels up here? I think we're going to have enough power to deal with that. All right, there we go. Is everything clear? Everything's clear and clear for launch. All right, and then we're going to stick this up here. And then I'm going to probably do 2 floors. And we're going to do probably a mix of 2 styles, I think. There we go. Yeah, so I think it'd probably a mix of big and small flats. I think that'd probably be good because we haven't really added many of the big ones for a little bit. So I think I'm going to add a couple of those across here. And then maybe on the other side, we'll just add a couple small flats just so we're continuing to make sure we have a variety of styles going. There we go. It looks like we have a couple issues down here. So why don't I fix those? There's not really no other way to fix these. At the moment, you just kind of have to destroy them. So it's kind of unfortunate, but that is the only way of really fixing these. There we go. And it looks like we lost one more down there. You know, it's all Leisure's fault. It's Leisure. Leisure's my issue. Leisure's my issue. I'm just really bad at making sure my people have the leisures they need. There we go. Awesome. Get that all assembled in here. There we go. Get that in there. Nice. And then let's see. Put one right there. And I'm outside of my nice like design that I had. Now it's gone because I put one too many of the buildings there. All right, there we go. And we can maybe even just mix it up a little bit. What if we did something like this? What if we did like one right here? We did one right there. And then watch this. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. Let's go back to our small flat. And look, we're making like a little, I don't know, a little design on the building. There we go. I like that. There we go. That looks cool. And then we can put these right up here. I don't know. We're just kind of mixing it up a little bit, having fun as we go. There we go. And then how are we doing up here? Okay, electricity's decent. Air is a bit of a problem. So we'll go over here, and our leisure is an issue. Okay. How are we going to fix that? I think we're going to make some toys up on the roof. We're going to have this area be like a fun area for people to come up and enjoy themselves on top of the roof here. Then we can put like this here. Let's rotate that. There we go. Put some street lights up on the roof. You know, gotta light the place up a little bit, right? Of course. All right, there we go. And then let's put one more elevator up here for accessibility. Or have we? Oh no, there we go. And I'll put that right there. And then let me jump back over here, and then we'll stick this down like that. And I'll put that one right there. Okay, so we're still doing good on power, and it looks like our fresh air is declining a little bit. How's our leisure? Leisure's okay. Okay. All right, I'm liking it so far. We have a lot of room for improvement along this area right there. But what I would love to do here is start to add one more layer to Organics Tower. And let me do that right now, and I'll catch you guys in just 1 minute. And welcome back to Biogas Tower here. So we're putting some biogas generators up there, and I think that's going to really increase our electricity needs, and I think that's going to be really awesome. There we go. Just make sure these are all rotated to the right spots. There we go. And I think we are going to be great with electricity for a little while, hopefully. These are producing a good amount of the, let's check it down here. Let's move down to the bottom. As you can see, here's our biogas. So we're going to be really powered on our biogas for a little while. This is going to produce a bit of the pollution, but I think we'll be okay. And we should be okay now on resources for at least a little while. There we go. Make sure those are all lined up. Beautiful. Awesome. So next thing I want to do is I want to create some form of a park back here to really deal with our the constant problems we have with leisure and stuff along those lines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my park tab here, and I'm just going to start to build up this just a little bit. Now this is going to take quite a bit of water to produce, but I think it'll be worth it because we're going to have quite a bit of extra kind of real estate for our grass to start growing in. All right, so we're just going to start to kind of build up this section over here, and then I think this will be pretty good. There we go. Build that all up like that. And I think this will just be one giant like park above here for now, at least, and at least keep the those angry leisure people at bay for a little while. There we go. We put a couple trees up here, and that would be good. I think we're all green across the board. Water department's a little low, of course, because we just did add quite a bit of activity there. So what we can do is we can just add a couple extra water towers here, and I think that'll be perfect. Nice. All right. So next thing I would like to do is clean up this area, but I think it's going to be okay for now. And is there any other shops or any other things we can place down? Let's see. I think we put down the markets. The stores I think are good. I think we are good here in Scar City for now. I think Organics Tower is up. Our residential area is a go, and we are green across the board. And thank you so much for watching today, my friends. Hopefully you enjoyed. And yeah, so until next time, my friends, this has been Good Times with Scar, and we'll see you later. I think it could be solar panels at the moment. As you can see, these have no, takeaway points. They're not, exporting anything out but power.